Okay guys, welcome back to our channel, San Diego Investment Property. I am Lenore Anderson, and today we are in San Diego's second largest city, Chula Vista, checking out what's going on in the 2 to 4 unit market. If you're thinking of buying or selling property here, stick around because we are going to take a look at what's on the market now, what's in escrow, and what's closed in the last 30 days. We're going to check out 11 properties today, plus cover market conditions for both buyers and sellers. So let's get on it now. Chula Vista is just over 52 square miles, and it is located about halfway between downtown San Diego and Tijuana, Mexico. It's located in the South Bay part of San Diego County, and it has a population of 268,000 people. You have got a rich cultural, economic, and environmental climate here. The city has been very busy with business expansion and a lot of attractions in the recent years. There has been a really big push for commercial and industrial development along with residential housing boom on the east side of the city for over the past 15 or so years. You've got a thriving village area with shopping, dining, entertainment, and local hangouts like the weekly farmers market. You have a marina, a big new bayfront project going in, and the Sweetwater Marsh National Wildlife Refuge. The median price for single-family homes is $825,000 as of May 2021 within Chula Vista's 5 zip codes. About 40% of the residents here rent. So let's take a look at the 2 to 4 units that are active in escrow and have sold within the past 30 days. The units we're checking out today were built in 1974 or earlier, so they're all going to be located on the west end of the city. Remember what we say about 2 to 4 units here in San Diego. It seems like the last of them were actually built around the late 80s. They appreciate like crazy. Rental demand is always high. And from a lending standpoint, they're financed like single-family property, so it can be a lot easier for an investor to get into the market with a duplex, triplex, or fourplex, more so than going into 5 or more units. So, as of June 2021, Chula Vista's multi-unit market is hot. You have 5 active listings, 6 that are in escrow, and 2 that have closed in the past 30 days with an average sales price of $800,000. The lowest priced duplex on the market right now is here on a flag lot right off of I Street, listed at $689,000. Both of these units were completely remodeled and are configured as 1 bedroom, 1 bath. You got a garage that separates the 2 of them. Total yearly income for this property is $30,300, and that puts the property's GRM at 22.7. Here on Tobias Drive, you've got 2 homes on 1 large lot, listed with one of those value range prices of $799,000 up to $849,900. The front house is a 3-2, and the house that you can barely see behind it as we drive by here is a 2-1. You've got a yearly income of $43,200, putting the GRM at 18.51. If this place closes at that lower range of $799,900. With the size of the lot and the 2 single-family detached homes, this actually looks like it could be a really good value for the right buyer. Heading up north a bit to Del Mar Court, you've got this 4-unit building on the market right now at $1,290,000. Rents for all 4 units total up to a yearly income of $66,420, putting this property's GRM at 19.42. Now, moving on to the units that are currently in escrow, we've got a couple of duplexes here on First Street Each of these two houses are on one lot that is adjoined with 2-car garages, so you've got a combination of a total of 4 homes altogether. Both are listed at the same price, $799,990. Yearly rents come out to $45,600 and $43,200. GRMs, if they close at list price, are at 18.51 and 17.54. Not too bad for a Chula Vista, and considering you've got 4 individual homes in this little enclave with a shared drive. Up here on Madrona Street, you've got this 4-unit property. The property, it's in rough shape and it isn't occupied right now, but for a fixer, it's priced well at $900,000. It's got alley access, a workshop, and laundry, the off-street parking, the 2-car garage, plus separate meters makes this one very interesting for someone who can pay cash and complete all the renovations that it needs. Plus, you can start fresh with new tenants once the rehab's all done, and you can set new rents that are AB 1482 compliant. No wonder it was only on the market for 12 days. There's a couple of duplexes that are in escrow now on Ash Avenue. This one is listed at $680,000 with a yearly income at $43,200, putting its GRM at 15.74. And then you've got this one that's listed at $685,000 with a yearly income of $38,400 with a GRM at 17.83. One went into escrow before it even hit the MLS, and the other was in escrow in just 3 days. In January of 2020, we sold our client's Fourplex here on Ash Avenue, setting the benchmark for neighborhood value at the time, closing at $1,125,000. And this was before all the crazy COVID market that we've been in the past 15 months. Prepping a property for sale helps, but what really makes a difference is the rents. Yearly income was $82,620, putting the GRM at 14.88. About 6 months earlier, our friend purchased the property right next door with the identical building configuration for $750,000. It was in really rough shape though, and he had to redo the entire place. He even admitted to us that he may have over-improved the property for the neighborhood. Once he was done with the rehab, the market value on his building jumped to $1,250,000, a $500,000 increase, and his yearly income went from $51,900 up to $95,600. Scooting on down the road a little bit here at Madison Avenue, this triplex is pending and has a value range pricing of $800,000 to $825,000. You've got a total yearly income of $41,700, and that gives you a GRM of 19.8. There are a couple of multi-units that have closed in Chula Vista in the past 30 days. This duplex comprises of 2 separate homes on one lot here on Anita Street. This one was listed at $675,000, and it closed after being on the market for 18 days at $700,000, putting its GRM at 15.3. Now, it was sold in present condition with no termite or repairs. Then we move over to this property on H Street. This 3-unit property here was listed at $895,000. That front house was built in 1922. You've got 2 other freestanding units behind it. This one closed at $903,000 with a yearly income of $50,340 and a GRM of 17.93. One last property that I want to share with you is this duplex on Tranquilo. Back in April of 2019, our client trusted us with helping him buy this place virtually. He was cutting it way too close on identification time frame for his upleg property to complete a 1031 exchange. He was wrapping up, and he was heading out of town. We searched all over the San Diego area and quickly found this place. It had all the makings of a good buy, a low gross rent multiplier. The property was built in the late 80s. It was in good shape, plus the configuration was outstanding as far as units go. Both sides are 3-bedroom, 2 baths with 2-car garages, plenty of off-street parking, and backyards. We presented a solid cash offer with a quick close and ended up beating out 12 other offers. With the purchase of this property, our client gained a higher cash flow position than his prior property. He reset his depreciation schedule, and he was able to defer over $100,000 in capital gains taxes. Yes, we are in a seller's market, and properties go into escrow quickly when the numbers work for smart investors. Lots of 1031 exchanges going on in the market right now, and a lot of competition for a desirable income property. See, well-maintained properties with rents that are at market rents help sellers get top dollar. I told you there is a lot going on in Chula Vista, and it is so fun to share all of this information with you. We get calls from folks like you all the time looking to buy and sell here in San Diego County. We get to help smart investors grow their family wealth, and the good news is we work the entire San Diego County. After selling properties here for so long, we're fortunate to say we've pretty much sold property in every city and zip code. So you're totally covered, no matter what area you're interested in. Be sure to tap the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. That way you're notified every time we put out new content. And if you're thinking about buying or selling a property, please be sure to call, text, or send us an email. You deserve expert guidance from pros who not only sell and buy property, but also own it here in San Diego. We totally know what it's like to be in your shoes, and we look forward to helping you. There are a few other videos popping up on the screen now. Be sure to check them out, and do not forget to reach out to us with your questions and to get started today.